you hop on? Do you just listen in, or like how does it usually go?
Yeah, I'm really just here to like make sure, just like answer any questions you guys have, because I can visit every group like once every 2 weeks. So if you guys like have any questions, I'm here to answer. But for the most part, I just kind of stay quiet. You guys can chime in and like ask me a question whenever you need to. And if I feel like you guys are heading the wrong way, I kind of
like
veer you back. Yeah. But that's it.
Okay, we had 1 week where I think we all felt kind of lost, but we figured it out. So it's good you're here.
Yeah, good.
Okay,
So I'm just gonna mute myself. If you need me, just let me know.
Okay, yeah. So did anybody have anything they needed help with or like clarification on anything?
Let's see. Let me go back to the prep.
Mine was let me see which question the answer was. Mine is that 96, 7, and 8, where it has the 68, 95,
6, 7, and
9.7 rule.
What's the probability that they observed? Oh, let's see how I saw this. So it's just the are you asking how to solve it?
Yeah, because I wasn't because the answer is usually the 68, so I wasn't sure how do I figure that out? Yeah, there's going to be that rule. So using that rule, I'm not trying to calculate.
It's a little hard to hear you. I'm having a hard time hearing you, but I think you're just asking how to solve it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
So
Yeah.
Hello.
What?
Everybody can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can hear you.
So Abigail, that's the one. They gave us a couple of examples in our book how to do it. It's like, let's see what number. You said number 5, right?
7?
Yes.
Oh, 7? Oh. Let's see.
Okay.
So that's the one where you. Oh, I have a hard time with that one too, where it's greater or less than.
Yeah, so it was 7, 8, and 9. Those 3 were the ones I wasn't sure how they came up with them.
Okay. I had a problem with that one too, so maybe Anna could help us out with that one. Because like between the 2 numbers.
Yeah, those ones get kind of confusing. So what happens with those ones is you have to find the z-score for both of them. So find the z-score for 35 and then find the z-score for what was it, 55?
Okay.
And then once you get the z-score and you put it into the applet. Okay, anyway, sorry. So you get the z-score and then it says, is the z-score the same? Let me figure that one out. What's the z-score? You want to have that?
What's the what?
The z-score for 35 on number 7.
-2.
1, 2.
I think.
-2?
I think so.
And then what is the z-score for 55?
I don't have that one.
Okay, that's okay. Let me just quickly, so you'll want to find both of the z-scores. So do that first.
Don't.
I got -1.
Oh.
35. So that's where I was trying to figure out, yeah, 35. If I'm doing it right.
Okay, one second. Yeah. Let me. 4. So I got the z-score of -2 for 35.
Okay.
And then let me just see for
Oh,
55.
I did 35, I think, minus 40 instead of 45 minus 35.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so try that. And then with this one, so you get, for the z-scores, you get a -2. And then if you plug in the 55 into that formula, you'll get a z-score of 2. And so since they're the same except opposite, do you know what we can do then?
The
In the
68.
applet?
Oh. Just put 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so since it's -2 and 2, we can just put 2 in, and then where would we shade?
The middle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then that should give you your probability.
Okay.
And those ones are a little confusing because sometimes the z-score is different. If that's the case, you do have to figure out the probability for both of them and then minus the smaller one from the larger one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm kind of confused though how you find the z-score, because don't you find the z-score with the number minus the population mean? And
Mhm.
so we would use 45 then, right? Because that's the population mean of pair computing.
Well, so you would use, since the data given to us on number 7 is 35, you would do 35 minus 45 over the standard deviation divided by the square root of n.
Okay.
Mhm.
Square root. Okay.
Yeah, and the square root.
That's different one.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, I'm just thinking about number 7. I had different numbers here. I did like 160 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8. But I was trying, maybe I have a different question.
Are you on the preparation assignment?
That's why I'll open the quiz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? When we get to the quiz, you'll probably have the right answers.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So, Abigail, does number 7 make sense?
Yes, now that I figured out what part of the formula I'm missing, I didn't realize, like, I always forget that last, like, I get the z-score, but I forget to do the standard deviation. So that
Yeah, and you didn't do that.
square root, I just keep forgetting that.
Yeah, the square root. My teacher always told us, like, because before you learned it without the square root, right?
Right.
And
yeah.
so my teacher told me that even if there's no n given, just always do the square root of 1 to get in the habit of always having that square root.
Okay. So even though the square root might not always be the answer, at least you get in the habit, right?
Yeah, at least just so you have in the habit. So even if there's no n, if there is no n, then the square root will be 1.
It will be 1.
Yeah, it'll be the square root of 1.
Is that because I guess so for the preparation assignment number 3, C and D, I don't know if it's because I kept looking at it for too long or what, but we don't have
it's 80.5.
we don't have a sample size for
Yeah.
that.
So that's okay.
You just do the 18.5 minus the 10 divided by the 5.
Yes.
5 minus 10?
Yeah, 18.5 minus the 10
No.
divided by the 5. That's the part I was doing, but like when I got to 7, I never did the square root.
Yeah. Can you guys hear Abigail? She's kind of breaking up, but I heard
Yeah,
her.
it's,
Did you guys hear?
yeah, it's breaking up, so it's hard to hear everything.
Okay, it's okay, Abigail. I'm just gonna repeat what you said, if that's okay.
Yes.
So what she said is, since there's no sample size, you would just do 18 minus 5 minus, what was the mean? Oh gosh.
10?
Yeah, so 18 minus 5 minus 10 divided by 5.
Where are you getting 18?
18.5, it's on 3C.
Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that those were okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I got
Okay. And then did you have a question on D as well?
No, I was just thinking, I was like, we need a sample size, right? But no, I got it.
Yeah, that confused me too when I first took this course because like after you learn it with the sample size, you forget that you could do it without the sample size. So yeah, you're good. But does that make sense?
Yeah, I might need to schedule tutoring again this week.
That's okay. Yeah.
I get it now.
Yeah.
It's just not like stuck in there.
Okay.
Would you say, Elvis?
No, I didn't even speak.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Okay.
Oh, maybe because my cough, and so it makes the noise there.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. Okay. Are we ready to take the quiz? Is everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. Quiz. Mine is taking a second to load. Oh, there we go.
So is mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for question 3, it says use the applet to find the combined area under this channel normal curve that's to the right of blah and to the left of that number. So do we just type that number in and highlight everything but the middle?
This is right. 1.
Oh, no.
The key in 1.358, and we'll find out probability.
0.1358. So is it 0.8918 for you guys?
Trying to.
What did you guys get?
I'm barely doing it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
0.0872.
Wait, did you highlight just the middle?
No, I highlighted to the right and to the left.
Right and the left?
Yeah, so the middle's the only part not highlighted then.
The 0.1745.
Okay. And then, yeah, I got 0.1745.
What? I wonder how I got. Did you put 1.358 in there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys put the wrong. So 0.1745.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I got too. So 0.175 is the answer then. Do we have to put a 0.0 in front of the decimal point?
So you don't have to, but like I never did and I never got marked wrong, but the answers do have a 0, so do it just in case.
Okay.
Okay. Which of the following will have a smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from the population? Smaller standard deviation. Distribution of individual.
Distribution of sample. I'll go with the middle one.
Distribution of individual or distribution of sample means. Yeah, that sounds right. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
The sample mean. Yep.
I agree. Which of the following result implies that the spread in X decreases as the sample size increases? Oh, that's the central limit theorem, right?
The law of large numbers.
This.
Well, the law of large numbers says the more, oh wait, yeah, the more samples you get, the closer it will get to the mean, right?
Yeah, so the sample size
Yeah.
increases.
So law of large numbers. But what is the central?
The law of large
Oh,
numbers.
okay. Yeah. And then the central limit theorem is the one that says the more you sample, the distribution of the means is normal. So that's when it would happen normal. Okay.
Yeah, when I was reading those, it looked the same to me. I was like, what's the difference between this thing?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
Yeah,
looks like they're playing with words.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is the Z-score with Diane's score? Oh, okay.
So question.
So we're on number 6 now.
Oh.
So I do have a question about this stuff. So when is it that we take 1 over, let's see, the mean over the square root of the number or something? Because this is just the one you subtract, you take 160 and then you subtract 150.8 and then all over 8.8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, good.
But that's also the same, even if you have so if they gave you an n, it would be the exact same thing, except the 8.8 at the bottom would also be divided by the square root of n.
Yes. When do we do that? Is it the same?
It's when it's the sample.
Okay.
Yeah, so you always do that, and that's the one that I was saying, that even if you're not given the sample size, you do a root of 1, because that won't give you, that won't even affect the equation, but it just gets you into the habit of always 1. So in number 6, you would do 160 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8 divided by the square root of 1.
Okay.
You don't have to do that. It's just good to get in the habit.
Yeah, that's going to help me. I forget that all the time.
Yeah.
So that's going to help me.
I agree.
Yeah, because I forgot it, so I had to do that.
Okay, so did you guys get for your answer? I got 1.045.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. What is the probability that a randomly selected score will score above 160? Okay.
And I had a question on this one because somehow I got the same result, pretty much 1.045.
Well,
and I don't think they're gonna be right. I'm missing something.
That's the Z-score, the 1.045.
Oh, okay.
And then isn't that when you plug that into the equation?
Oh, okay.
Am I right though?
And so you plugged it in, it should give you a different number, which would be just 1 second.
Can you guys read me number 7?
Yeah, it says, what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 160 on the quantitative portion of the GRE? Oh, wait. Is that when we take our 1.45 and plug that into our applet? Is that what we do, Anna?
Yeah. And then do you know where you'll shade?
Shade above 1.045?
Yeah. Perfect. Yep.
Okay.
So we should get, correct me if I'm wrong, 0.148.
I've got 0.0735.
Okay.
If I
Okay, there's
keyed in the wrong z-score, I probably keyed in the wrong z-score.
Oh, I got 0.1480.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've got to change my z-score. Let me try that.
Hmm.
I put 1.45 instead of 0.45.
So 0.148, everybody got to?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. 0.148.
Yes. 1.48.
What is z-score corresponding to the sample mean of the student score? Okay. Oh. For this one, do we get the mean for this and then subtract 150.7 or
Wait, do we have to find the mean ourselves?
Yeah, because it doesn't have a mean.
Yeah, it's just numbers.
So for us to be able to do the z-score, we have to have a mean.
Yeah.
divided by 5? So for the mean on that one, did you get 160?
160.
That's what I got.
Okay. So then we take that. And then do we subtract 1.8?
Yeah.
150.8 divided 8.8 over the square root of 1. Am I doing this right?
The sample is 5, so it should be the square root of 5, right? Because you do the sample.
Oh, because there's 5. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. Divided by So I got 27.697. Is that right? Or am I way off?
20. So when did you root square of 4 over 5?
What was the z-score? What number were we doing? 8?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Are you asking me what I did? Because
No, sorry, I was asking what the z-score is. I'm getting myself confused with my calculation. Z-score.
are we trying the z-score?
Yeah, you're just trying to get the z-score.
Oh,
I'm confused on this one.
This one would be
okay.
the mean
So for probably
divided by the standard deviation.
Okay, yeah. So we need the z-score, and then we plug the z-score into the applet, right?
Well, for 8, you're just wanting the z-score.
Oh.
So I think like we're overthinking this. So
Yeah.
you found the mean, and you guys, yeah, and you guys got 160 for the mean, right?
Yep.
I was looking at
That was easy.
Whoops.
Okay, yeah. And then you just plug that right into the z-score, and then make sure you use 5 as your n.
Sounds easier than I thought.
Yeah, exactly. Tori, does that make sense?
Kinda. My problem is I don't know where to plug the numbers into where.
Okay, so here I'm gonna write down. This is like one that you can write down, like even at like the front of your notebook to always have it. That's what I did because you're gonna use it throughout the whole semester. So, and I don't know if you've already done this. You guys probably have, but can you guys see that? I don't even know if I can see it.
Yes.
Can you guys see it? Okay, so just write that down and then just write down what all of the symbols mean next to it. So the X bar, that is going to be the number that they give you in the problem. And then the mu, which is that funky looking U thing, that's the mean, the population mean. And then that little O thing is the standard deviation. And then N is the sample size.
Is it 5 minus 160? And doing the divided by the standard deviation. No,
Yeah, I think you're. Okay, do you guys have that written down?
Yeah.
Perfect. And so, Tori, do you know where to plug everything in?
So it would be the mean is the U, right?
Yeah.
The U looking symbol.
I don't know if this was backwards. Was this backwards? No, it should be right. Does it say X bar minus mu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I didn't know if it was backwards. Yeah, so from what we have, do you know what our sample mean is for question 8?
5.
5.
No, so that is our sample size.
Oh,
So
so
our-
160.
Sample mean
Mhm.
sorry, means 160, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Sorry.
These numbers, like
that.
these words, will become like way more familiar to you when you're just learning like standard deviation, mu, sample sizes, N. When you're learning all this stuff, it gets really confusing. So once you like do it a few times, it'll be like second nature. So don't be too hard on yourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you guys
Okay.
lost Elvis.
But what's X?
So X bar,
Uh-oh.
that means, so I would write that, Tori, just on next to the thing, I would just write X bar equals sample mean, which means that it's not your population mean. The population mean is usually what's given as mu in your equations. And then the sample mean is like what either like the number that they give you in the equation as the mean. Does that make sense?
I think so, yeah.
Because like if you saw before these questions, it said that there was a population mean of 150.8. And then in question 8, it said there was like a sample taken and the mean that was found in that sample was 160. And so that is now your X bar.
Oh, okay.
And then what 150.8 was your population mean before you took your samples.
Okay.
Yeah, if you do let's do a few more and then I think it might catch on a little more.
Okay.
I don't want to confuse you guys.
So
Mm.
X is the sample mean.
Sorry?
Did you say X is the sample mean?
Yes. So X bar is the sample mean. Mm-hmm.
And I was calling it sample size. Okay.
Yeah, and then N is sample size.
Okay.
I think we were way
Yeah.
overthinking that one. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do 160 minus 150.8 over 8.8 over the square root of 5. Right? Okay. Divided by 8.8 root. Whoops. So I got 468. Oh, Anna, you're on mute.
Are you putting parentheses in your calculator?
I don't know.
I think
Maybe
that's
not.
probably, yeah. So like what I always have to do is I always have to write it out how I'm going to write it in my calculator.
Oh.
So it's like open parentheses, 160 minus 150.8 close parentheses divided by open parentheses 8.8 divided by square root of 5 close parentheses.
Okay.
And then type that exactly into your calculator so it does the math right.
So is it 2.338?
Mhm.
Okay. Whew. 0.33. Did you guys get that, Tori and Abigail?
Just finishing my square root of 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
See if I did it right.
I need to get another calculator. This one's not working.
Okay.
I did it wrong. If I say the 6 again, I've done one of my numbers is wrong. So it's 160 minus 150.8 divided by the z-score, the standard deviation.
Mhm.
That's what I got wrong. What's the standard deviation?
8.8.
Oh, I didn't scroll up enough. Oh, I was using the wrong numbers. Divided by 8. No wonder the number was wrong. Divided by 8. Oh, now I knew I had one number wrong. I couldn't figure out which one. 8.8. Divided by the square root of 5.
Did you get it,
Abigail?
Abigail?
Yeah. Do you want me to type it in the group chat how it should look like? Like when you type it into your calculator? Yeah?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Are you guys still on number 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I don't have a square root sign on here. I mean square root.
I was trying to find one earlier too.
Yeah.
So
Square root.
what number did you get, Burton?
Yeah? What?
What number did you get?
I got 2.338.
No, mine is still not coming out right.
Abigail, look at the group chat and make sure your parentheses look like that. The SQR means square root. Kind of.
Improvise.
Yeah.
So it's 9.2 divided by 8.8 divided by the square root. Yeah. I usually get my answers right. I don't know what's not.
And the square root should give you an automatic open parentheses. That's why I put 2 closed parentheses at the end.
Did you guys get it?
Tori, you didn't get it?
I didn't do it right, I don't think.
Okay. So how are you typing it in?
Parentheses 160 minus 150.8 close parentheses divided by.
Is
I
there an
don't
open?
think I left. I didn't put a parentheses. Never mind.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's why, because like I would forget parentheses all the time. That's why I have to write it out, like exactly how I'll type it into my calculator.
What, honey? Come here. You're hungry? Grab an apple.
Okay, I finally got it.
Okay.
2.3377.
Yes, good job. And then Abigail, you got it too?
I got 2.34.
Okay, yeah. So they just want you to, that's like the same, except they just want you to put it to 3 decimal places. So, so yeah, it would have, yeah, so just put 2.338 because we need 3 decimal places, but
Okay,
yeah. Okay, good job,
I
guys.
think
thank you.
that was my calculating somehow. I calculated wrong. I was doing the right steps and all the right numbers. It just wasn't happening. So let me just verify. It's 2.3. Not by 2.4. 2.3.
Is this the sun? The nightmare monster.
2.338, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cut it right now, honey. Go to bed. Love you. Okay. Okay, are we good to start on the next question? Or did you guys already start? Sorry.
Yes.
So do we take that number then, plug it into the z-score on the applet, and highlight only the right side? That would make sense to me, but yeah. Okay. Do you guys get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I gave him an apple. So 0.0097 is what I got.
Yeah. 0.0097.
So then that would be, if you round that to 3 decimal places, would it be just 0.01 then?
Well, for
I think
number
this one,
9, it's, oh, sorry.
no, go ahead.
It says to round to 4.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you. Okay.
So it stays as is the 0.0097.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The following information. Okay. Suppose the mean is 3.5 and standard deviation is 0.7. The distribution is left skewed. Random sample of 81 students will be drawn. Well, I think I read somewhere that over 30 is a large sample. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, over 30.
Okay, so then that would be
Mhm.
what?
So it'll be approximately more.
Yeah. What is the mean of the distribution of the sample mean? What is the mean of the distribution of sample means for all possible samples? I don't understand that question.
I thought it would be
The
81.
mean
I thought the mean is the same.
of sample size, 81. So we're trying to find
Distribution? Oh. So would it be,
we're just trying to find I don't know what we're trying to find.
Is it
Abigail,
point-
I think
What?
Abigail said something. I think she said the right thing.
Oh, sorry, I can't really hear her.
No, that's okay. It was.
Why today is
But Abigail, what did you say?
yeah that the mean is the sample mean is the same as the mean, so it equals it's the same number.
Oh, I'm thinking standard deviation. So it's the same?
Yes, so it should be.
And the reason it's the same is because we weren't given another number. So we weren't given a sample mean. And if we're not given a sample mean, that means that it's the same as the population mean.
Okay.
It's tricky.
Yeah, so it's just 3.5 then?
3.5.
Yes. Standard deviation of district. Okay, so this is where we take standard deviation and divide it by the square root of the number of samples, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 0.7 divided by
Okay. This is when it's gonna be.
Okay, I think you guys have Elvis again. Elvis, are you with us?
Yep, finally.
Okay, perfect. We are just on question 10. Oh, wait.
Okay, I had a hard
Wait, what
time
are you guys
getting
on?
back.
We're on 12 now.
Oh, you're on
12.
12. And then when they're done, Elvis, we can go back and work on the ones that you
Oh, no,
missed,
I
okay?
can watch the video later. So
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
I don't know. I had a hard time getting in. Just got
Mhm.
disconnected.
That's okay.
Okay, so this, can you repeat that again? But the standard deviation, which is what we're looking for now, the standard deviation.
I'm
So-
sorry. What did
How
you
do
say?
you find the standard deviation? I've gone blank for some.
So you go ahead. Oh,
Oh, I'm not confident, but I can try and explain it.
yeah, go for it.
Oh goodness! Isn't it just the same equation that was shown earlier?
So this is where you
Right.
take the standard deviation of the population and then you divide it by the square root of the number of samples.
Okay,
So it'd be 0.7 divided by the square root of 81, right? Okay.
and that is the formula, right? Just do the 0.7. Or are we doing the total formula? That's where.
Yeah.
It's
So
just 0.7.
Deviation of the square root or divided by the square root or the sample population.
We're just,
Is
yeah,
that the
'cause we're just
same
trying to-
standard deviation?
How come this one doesn't have as many numbers?
because we're just trying to find the standard deviation.
Yeah, do you guys-
Oh,
so
okay.
this is the
That one makes sense now.
this is the
Oh, yeah, there you go.
equation for standard deviation. If you guys can see that. So the above score
Yeah.
was for a z-score. I mean, the above equation was for a z-score. This one's for standard deviation. So
Now it makes sense.
yeah, there's so many
Okay.
equations you guys have to remember. So
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
the always doing? It's like, gosh,
Yeah,
I
how-
did the formula. I should be able to do this one.
No, how are we gonna do this on the exam to remember all these formulas and stuff? Like,
you can. Well, I mean, at least you're probably gonna. We were able to have a note card filled out front and back, and that's where
Oh,
I
okay.
wrote all my equations. So
Okay.
you should have
Oh,
it too.
man, I hope
Okay.
so.
like a
Yeah,
cheat sheet.
Like I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can do statistics without it because there's so many equations you need.
It's just
Yeah.
basically one
My
page,
Yeah.
one-sided page. So I thought that was bigger than a little index, but she said one-sided only.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So if you guys get one-sided page,
Yeah.
then that's because I did it on campus, so mine would be different a little bit.
Mm.
Okay.
Because I said the same things like formulas. How am I going to remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, every formula.
Okay,
Okay.
so for for number 12, did you guys get 0.078?
Yeah.
Okay, 0.7. Calculating the mean. Equals 3.3. Okay, so for this, we find the z-score of 3.3, right? And then we plug it in to the applet. Am I right, Anna?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so now we're finding the z-score.
Z.
And so, Tori, what is the X bar for this? Do you know?
Sample mean. So it would be EJ.
What is the?
It would be 81.
So what is the one that? No, so that's the sample size. The sample mean. What was the number that was given to you in question 13? If you read question 13.
Oh, 3.3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that one's X bar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the sample mean. So.
So.
So we have to find the z-score, right? And then do the rest of the calculation. Okay.
So what did you guys all get for the z-score just before you put it in?
I got negative 2 point. Sorry, go ahead.
0.09. Sorry. 0.0949.
I got negative 2.571.
Yeah. So Elvis, how are you typing it into your calculator? I think that might be.
Oh no,
Just make sure that.
No, I got the 2.57, but I
Oh,
went to
you're
the
just.
Discord table.
Oh, okay, okay. Good.
I'm doing something wrong with my mean. Is it?
Okay.
I've got only -2, so it's. But my numbers again. What numbers am I using? Sorry, I gotta go. I'm scrolling up and down, trying to get the numbers.
Yeah, whenever they gives me any information and says uses it for the next couple of questions, I always write it down with like the symbols so I remember what's what. So if that's something that you have like a problem remembering and like you have to scroll back, just write it down. It just makes it easier.
Oh,
yeah. And then if you have the symbols, you know like what you're plugging in, what numbers. So.
So, oh, let me go get my plug real quick.
Okay. So I was not all wrong then.
So don't we just plug that z-score in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you plug the z-score in. The applet.
That's less than 3.3.
So I got my answer as 0.0051. Is that right?
Yeah, so was 1 minus the z-score in the right?
What was yours?
But 1 minus 0.99949. So yeah, so be like 0.005. Yeah.
Oh,
0.005. Yeah, you're right.
okay, yeah.
So what's the z-score? I thought I got the right z-score and I don't.
It was
Abigail, what did you get for your z-score? Abigail, what did you get for your z-score?
Negative 0.2857.
Negative 2.5 or no?
0.285.
Yeah. I
So
don't know.
Is it 3.3 minus the? I can write it down. I don't have a pen with me. Minus the 3 divided by 0.7.
0.7 divided by the square root of 81.
Ah, see, I left that out again. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm the same. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Did you say you got it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Did you get it, Tori?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just kind of out of it right now, but I'm good.
It's okay. Okay. So you just plug that into the applet and then highlight only to the left, Abigail. I don't know if you already did that, but.
Of the negative. Okay. Let me see. What's less than? Change will be less than 3.3.
Abigail, what did you get for your final?
I got 0.995. But I don't think I'm doing this
And
right.
Yeah, so on your applet, what did you put in as a z-score?
I've got let me go back to that. I've got negative 2.574.
571?
4.
Okay, so it's 571. It's so close. I don't know how you got that 4, but it's
Yeah.
negative 2.571.
Okay.
So just put that one in and then shade where you're supposed to.
I think you just forgot to put the 1 because it is negative 2.5714. So you probably got the right answer. You just
Rounded too early.
Yeah, somewhere.
Or-
Yeah, I must have rounded.
Yeah.
Or my calculator when I put it in. No, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah. One thing is you really do not get to the very end.
Okay, and then the next question is easy because we just, instead of highlighting to the left, we highlight the middle and then to the right. Right? Because,
So to the left, less than 3.3.
did you have a question, Abigail?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm highlighting the right. If it's to the left, what's less than 3.3? Oh, that's the mean, right?
So you plug in, did you plug in that z-score, right?
Mhm.
And then you just highlight only the very left section, that little tiny section
Mhm.
to the left of the negative 2.571.
So it's 0.0051.
Yes.
So why am my brain all of a sudden thinking of the 3.3 and saying, it's gonna, if it's less than 3.3, why am I not seeing it? 3.3. If I'm looking at this, what's the 3.3? Where's the 3.30?
This, I guess I'm confused because, oh, Anna says we're frozen. That's funny. She's gone.
So this z-score represents the 3.3, so I just have to do lower than the.
No, oh, sorry. So the z-score of 3.3 is the negative 2.571. So you type that into the z-score and then you just highlight to the left. Here, let me just show you my screen real quick so I can.
Yeah, and I usually do that. That's why I'm thinking, why is my brain thinking of this 3.3? I'm looking at the graph and where's my 3.3? And it's just the z-score I look at and we go to the left.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it's less than the 3.3. If it's greater, it's going to be everything to the right, right? So
Yes.
0.9949. Okay.
Yeah, so then that's the next answer. 0.99.
Okay. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry about that.
you're good. Abigail, did you get the right answer then for number 13, the 0.005?
1. Oh, well, it's going to be down to 5, right? Is it 3 or 4 decimals?
I think this one's 4 decimals. Do they want you to do 4 decimals?
Oh, it says
Or
it says 3.
13.
This one.
Oh, it does say 3?
Yeah,
Okay, you're
for
good.
3 it does.
Sorry.
And then the,
0.005. To 3, then it's 0.995. Therefore,
what?
is it 0.99 for number 14? Is it 0.995
Yes.
instead of the 994? Okay.
Okay, and then with 15, are you guys on 15?
Yeah.
I have serious problems with the way this question's worded. So if you guys figured out, like, props to you. But I was working on this problem for like 15 minutes. So go ahead and try it, and then I'll hop in.
Okay.
Well, I guess. Wait, are we on 15?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was extreme or more extreme? Than the observed in the sample. So are we doing the 177.6 as the observation?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Wait, so what did you guys have? What have you gotten so far? Sorry, I had to get my shoes on.
No, it's okay. I'm kind of wondering if, so they're saying 185 is the population mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So mu, if you want to write this, you don't have to. It's last question, but like, or that little weird U thing equals 185. Population equals 26.7. N equals 48. And then, do you guys know what the sample mean would be? Your X bar?
177.6.
Yes. Good job, Tori. You've got it.
Okay. So, excuse me. So we ever have something like this in an exam or another quiz, you're saying if we can remember those means, what the standard deviation, the formula, and just make sure one of those numbers belong to that formula.
Yeah. And then it also gives you cues like later to know what equation to use. So that's why I always do it.
Okay.
So what did you guys get for your Z-score if you've gotten it?
Almost there.
Okay, sorry.
You're good.
The Z-score.
I got negative 0.04.
For your Z, and what did you put in as your sample mean?
177.6.
And did you remember to divide it by the square root of 48?
Uh-huh. So I did what?
No, go ahead.
I just did 177.6 minus 185 and then all over 26.7 divided by the square root of 48.
Okay, so I just think your parentheses might be in the wrong spot.
That's it. I didn't put one in somewhere.
Okay.
That's right.
I got negative 1.92. Is that wrong?
No, that's right.
Oh.
That's what I got too.
Yeah.
1.92. So are we finding the, I guess what's the question?
Do we have to put a 0 after the 2 for
So
3
you
decimal
don't really
points?
have to.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, you don't really have to because you're trying to find the p-value into the applet.
Oh.
I think this is your first lesson with p-value, I think, right?
In what?
Is this your first lesson where you learned about p-value?
Yeah, we haven't had that yet. Yeah. Oh no, this was at the
Yeah.
bottom of lesson 7, right? P-value.
Yeah, I feel like you guys like talked about it, but you haven't actually like. So you do use the applet a lot of time for p-value, and it's just the probability of getting a number that is more extreme than the number you've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we did that the other week, I think.
Yeah, I think you maybe like talked about what it was. I don't know if you practiced it.
Yeah. So then we plug that negative 1.92 into the z-score in the applet. And then do we highlight the middle and the far right one, right?
The what?
The middle area and the far right. So is the answer 0.9726?
No, but that's what I thought, right? Because that's what it makes it seem like.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you guys want to keep trying, or do you want me to just tell you? Because it frustrated me for a long time.
Wouldn't the extreme just be the left and the right only? No?
Yeah. Okay. Good job, Abigail. Good job.
Wait, what is it?
She said that it's just the far only, so you don't shade the middle. That's what you're saying, right, Abigail?
Yeah.
Oh, just the far right?
The extremes, yeah, the extremes is
Yeah.
only.
So
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
0.0274.
What did you put in as your z?
Oh, you have to highlight both sides.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so it would be 0.0549.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
And the reason for that is, after I reread it, the reason for that is you're only given a certain amount of data, and so they want to see like the extremes on both sides. Anyway, I hope you never have a question like that again, because I thought it was so poorly worded. Abigail, you got it, so good job. Maybe it was me.
That was awesome. It does say either above or below the mean. So maybe that's how we can remember that. Ugh, that's horrible.
Anyway, I actually have to run. I have to get to my husband's hockey game. But thanks for letting me join your guys' group this
Yeah,
week.
thank you for your help.
Come in.
You've been a great help with
anytime.
the last answer, so thank you so much.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Whew, that was hard.
We lucked out we had
Yeah.
an aide with us this week.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He was here.
I know.
Along with her. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad she was with us. Those poor other groups who didn't have her this week.
Going
Good
to
job, Corey.
submit it. We got 100.
Well, I hope I listened properly this time, because I forgot to go back and change the last one.
Oh gosh.
Put all the answers in the right decimals.
Yeah.
Oh, that was quite a task, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good job,
Hey.
guys.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, thank you. We'll see you guys on Monday.
Monday.
Okay.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.